to CrossFit 3816 yoga. So find yourself on your mat or even a towel, a large towel if you don't have a towel. And if you would come to the front of your mat, we're actually going to warm up very slowly today. We're going to take our time and warm up because hopefully you have been doing the online workouts. And if you have, then your hamstrings may be tight, your shoulders may be tight, and your lower back may be tight. So yay, Chris, for that. All right? Okay, if you would center yourself on your mat or your towel, I'm going to assume you have a mat. Really press your toes down into the mat, sink your heels into the mat. Engage your glutes, which means clench your buttocks. And squeeze your inner thighs together so the trunk of your body is nice and stable and you have lots of stability. Inhale the arms up, palms coming together. Engage your core, which means pull your navel into your spine. And exhale, hands to heart center. Just breathing in and bring your energy to you. So your time on the mat is all about you. You have plenty of time to save the world and take care of your family. But for your time on the mat, let that be all about you. All right? Inhale deeply through the nose and exhale fully through the mouth. 4 more breath cycles. Inhale deep through the nose, always through the nose, inhale. And exhale through the mouth, always for now until we learn differently. So right now the breath cycle is in through the nose, out through the mouth. Final breath cycle, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Good job. Release the hands down. Inhale the energy back up. Palms together in prayer. Exhale, hands to heart center. 3 more times. Inhale the energy up. Bringing you into your mat and exhale the hands down to heart center. It takes a while to disconnect and come back to yourself. Inhale the arms up. And exhale down. Final one, centering your energy. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good job. Inhale both arms up alongside your ears. Separate the feet hip distance apart. And sit back as if you're sitting in an invisible chair. This actually loosens up the glutes, the hamstrings, the lower back. It's chair pose, or if you like Sanskrit, it's called Utkatasana. And hands to heart center. If you can, lift your toes and shift back into your hips a little bit more. Come out of your knees. Pull your navel into your spine so you're not feeling it so much in your knees. And then exhale all the way down to the mat. Straighten your legs and forward fold. Try to bring your chest as close as you can to your hamstring, to your quads, in front of your thighs. Inhale as you bend your knees slightly. Exhale, reverse swan, bring it right back up. And hands together in prayer, breathing out. So let's do that a couple more times. We're practicing chair pose. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, belly in, shift back into the hips. Exhale, hands together in prayer, and hands to heart center. Sink a little deeper if you can. Breathe in. Breathe out, toes lifting. Stretching out the glutes and the hamstrings. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, sink all the way down to the mat. Straighten out the legs. Bring your chest as close as you can to your thighs. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, sweep up and reverse swan. Hands coming together in prayer. And then exhale, hands to heart center. I think I said we're going to do that 4 times. That was 2. 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sink back deeper. Exhale, float to the mat. Sink all the way down. Inhale, extend the legs, fold over, and chest to the thighs. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, reverse swan, sweep up slowly. Inhale, hands together in prayer. Exhale, hands to heart center. Here's the final one in chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, hands together in prayer. Inhale, sink deeper if you can. This puts you in lunge posture. Then I want you to sink that right knee gently down to the mat. Don't crash. Stay right here in a low lunge. If this is too intense for you, grab your trusty block like Mr. Block. We're going to give this book a name. I'm not sure what just yet. You can brace your hands on a block or even a water bottle or a brick from the house. Chris actually used a medicine ball yesterday. So this brings the earth up to you. So if you don't have the flexibility for palms down on the earth, I want you to be super smart and bring the earth up to you. Because I want you to sink deeper into this lunge. And to do that, your hands need to be nice and stable. And if you want even more work in this low lunge, scoot that left foot to the edge of your mat. Come down to the elbow and open up. Breathe in and breathe out. One more in this beautiful low lunge. Inhale. On the exhale, plant those palms, straighten those arms. If you were using a brick or a ball, don't even worry about this piece of it, okay? Inhale through the nose. On the exhale, flip your back toes, lift your right knee. You're going to step your left foot back, which is going to bring you into plank position. So left foot comes back, hands separate, you're in plank, downward facing dog, heels lift. Hips are up, stretching out the calves. Try to bring your chest close to your thighs. It won't happen, but it does help to stretch out the armpits. Because believe it or not, those ligaments that connect the shoulders to the sides of the body are really tight. Inhale. On your exhale, look up between your hands. Float back into your plank. Now step your right foot forward. Remember we had the left foot forward at first. Now step your right foot forward. So right foot comes up. And if it didn't move up that smoothly, it's okay if you scoot it up, hop it up, or walk it up. Just make sure you match up your right toes with your right fingertips. Then gently bring that left knee down. Release the left toes. This is where you grab Mr. Block. Here's a position, here's a position, here's a position. Wherever you are, enjoy. No competition on the mat. There's no competition in yoga, all right? If you have the flexibility, palms down. Stay here if this is a challenge. If you want more work in this low lunge, scoot the right foot to the edge of the mat. Come down to the elbows. I can't go as low on this side. We're all a little unbalanced. It's okay. I've come to terms with that. Breathe in and breathe out. So what you're doing, here's the magic. You're opening up this left side hip flexor on the left side. This is what you're opening up. And you're also challenging the hamstring on the right side. So it's opening here and it's strengthening here. So in yoga, we love balance. And then when you're done here, come up on all hands. If you weren't down your elbows, don't worry about it. Flip the back toes, lift the back knee. Remember, we stepped back on the last one. So because yoga is all about balance, we're going to step forward on this one. So we scoop the right foot back to the middle of the mat. Take the right hand to the outside of the right foot. Curl those right toes. Use momentum. Bring that left leg all the way to the top of the mat. So now the left toes match the right toes. We go right back into our forward fold. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. On the next inhale, bend those beautiful knees deeply. Sweep up in a very triumphant reverse swan. Bring the hands together. Here's an amazing trick to center your energy. Cross your thumbs over the other. I like to cross my right over my left. Palms are together. Look up at the ceiling. Reach the hands back and lift your heart. The back bend comes natural. And it's very non-aggressive. And exhale back to center. Uncross the thumbs and float the hands to heart center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. So maybe your heart is up just a little bit. Maybe you feel a little pounding. That's good stuff. That's heat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. All right. All right, so we're gonna actually add on to this sequence. I like to add on to my sequence one move at a time. So inhale, both arms up. We're not gonna go into chair pose just yet. Bring the palms together. Relax the shoulders. Flip the palms out. Now lower your right hand all the way to the right thigh. Reach up with the left hand, palm out, and you give me a very non-aggressive right side bend. Your action is here in your left elbow, so you want to get that left elbow up and over, so it's not in the right ribs. That doesn't mean anything. I want you to come up and work from the left elbow and let that reach over, because what you're doing is opening up the left side of the body. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring that left elbow up just a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, nice and tall. Inhale, right palm up. Switching sides. Exhale, left palm down. Reach up on the right side. So you move up before you move. Then left side, bend, reaching over with the right elbow. Yes, that's our focus. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. On your exhale, grow nice and tall. Left arm comes up. Palms turn toward each other and float your hands to heart center. Now we go into chair pose. So hopefully you remember this. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, sink deep into it. Lift the toes. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, try to go a little deeper. Your body should be a little warmer right now. Exhale, float to the mat. Release all the energy down to the earth. Extend both legs. Fold close to the thighs. Breathe in. When you breathe out, really sink into a deep squat. Going right into our low lunge. Exhale, right leg back. Right leg steps back. Right knee comes down with compassion. Release the right toes. Left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Mr. Block shows up. Level 1, or like Chris likes to say, scale version. Yeah, scale. Use those blocks. Good job. Or if you want the RX version, toss that away to the side. But don't get a little ahead of yourself. Palms are flat. Awesome. All right. Scoot the left foot to the edge of the mat. Not off the mat, just to the edge of the mat. And come down on the opposite elbow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel the worker in the right side hip flexor. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, come up nice and tall in those arms. Good job. Flip the back toes. Lift the back knee. Remember, we're going to step this left leg back. So left leg moves back. Breathing the whole time. Separate the hands. Lift the hips. Reach up through the lower back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Really press your heels down so you stretch out those calf muscles. All of that jump rope. I think jump rope, it was Monday. You should feel it in your calves. So press the heels down. Inhale. And on the next exhale, float into your plank. And if this is too much for you, bring your knees down. Okay, you need to scale it. This is still plank, all right? Breathe in here. When you breathe out, step that right foot forward. If it's too intense to move that right foot up in one fluid movement, I want you to bring your knees down. Walk that right foot up. Take your time, scoot it up. All right? Right hand on the outside, then lift that knee. Same lunge, same magic. All right? Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now transfer the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Scoot the right foot to the edge of the mat. I'm sorry, your knee should be down. Then come down on that left elbow. And if you have flexibility for the right elbow, good for you. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more breath cycle. Inhale through the nose, always through the nose. Now open your mouth and push all that air out. What's next? Come up on strong arms. Spread the fingertips as wide as chicken feet. Remember we learned that last week. Flip the back toes, lift the back knee, and you're going to step the left foot forward. But we're going to do the scale version since I showed you how to do the scale version before. So if you're down on your knees, you're gently down on that knee, right? So take your right foot back, then take the left forward, and come up really slow into forward fold. Very non-aggressive. Same position. You didn't lose anything by being gentle with your body. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more breath in this forward fold. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good job. Bend your knees deeply. Inhale, coming back up in a reverse swan. Exhale. Inhale, hands together in prayer. Exhale, hands to heart center. We doing good on time, boss? Inhale through the nose and exhale. Let's go through that sequence again before I add anything, all right? Remember, we started out with it was a side bend, but that's called half moon, okay? Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, turn the palms out. Exhale, right palm down. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, left elbow tries to go all the way across the head because you're focusing on the left side, not so much the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring that left elbow up just a little bit more on your exhale. You can do it. Breathe in. When you breathe out, come back up nice and tall. Inhale, right arm up. We're balanced and we're even. Exhale, left arm down. Inhale, left arm lifts. Or right arm lifts, I'm sorry. Exhale. Right elbow goes up and over. Really try to get that right elbow over the head. You can't, but I want you to put that effort into it because I want you to really open up the right side of the body. Breathe in through the nose. This is half moon pose. And then breathe out as you come up nice and tall. Inhale, arms together, palms out. Exhale, palms in. Reach for the ceiling. Cross your right thumb over your left. Let's do that little non-aggressive back bend. I want you to turn your head up, look at the ceiling, lift your heart, and reach your fingertips back. So the magic is in how much you can lift your heart, which I think is amazing cueing for life. How much can we lift our heart? Inhale forward, and exhale, hands to heart center, thumbs uncrossing. Breathe in, going into our chair pose. Breathe out, arms up. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, sink deeper into it. Lift your toes, hands together in prayer, and hands to heart center. Now, my knees are pretty close together, but if you have sensitive knees or if you have beautiful, full thighs, separate the feet a little wider and sit more into accommodate your body's shape and your body's composition, because not everybody's body is the same, okay? So it's cool if you have to separate the feet a little wider to get deeper into that Utkatasana, which is chair pose. Lift those awesome toes and exhale, finally float all the way down to the mat. Straighten out the knees and folding forward. So what did you lose by separating the feet and giving yourself room? Nothing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, hold this forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees deeply. If your heels come up, I'm okay with that. Step that right foot back. You guys know where we're going. Right foot for low lunge. Right knee down. Toes release. Yay, you're awesome. Now let's add one more fun element to this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. All this heart center stuff. Breathe in, come up nice and tall. You're going to take the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. So you're going to twist the bottom, bring that right elbow out, and then look up over the left shoulder. Nice spinal twist. Working multiple muscles. Healthy for the back. If this is too intense, I want you to just twist it to the inside of the knee. All right? Or if that's too intense, stay right here. This is a beautiful pose. Breathe in and breathe out. If you're twisted, inhale first, looking over that left shoulder. Exhale, float back to center with grace, with control, being gentle with the spine. Float both hands down, going into our lizard pose. Left foot to the edge of the left mat, down to the elbows. And your hip flexors are thanking you. It may not feel like thank you. It may feel like somebody's poking you with a hot knife, but that's actually your hip flexors thanking you. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. One more breath here in your low lizard pose. Breathe in through the nose. When you breathe out, come up on tall arms. Good job. Flip the left toe, the right toes, lift the right knee. Alrighty? Step the left foot back. We know where we're going. If that's too intense, scale it. Separate the hands, you're in plank posture. Shift back into downward facing dog. Believe it or not, downward facing dog is a rest posture. And as you laugh at what I just said, believe me, as the moves get more intense and we go into downward facing dog, you'll be like, oh my God, that feels so good. Inhale through the nose as you float forward into your plank. Exhale. Step the right foot forward, hop, scoop, whatever you need to do to get the right toes up. Take the right hand to the outside of the right foot. Gently come down with that left knee. Low lunge. Stay right here. Breathe in and breathe out. We did twisting prayer on the left side, so because yoga is about balance, we're going to do twisting prayer on the right side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. You're still in your lunge. If this pose is too intense for this left knee, take a towel, put it under that left knee. You'll learn how to put weight on the thigh without putting weight on the knee. As this hip opens up, it'll take a lot of pressure off that joint. But right now, if that's too intense, fold up a towel. You can even take your mat, fold it in, and put it under that left knee for you, okay? Hands together in prayer. Inhale. Exhale, rotate and twist to the right. Just like the other pose, one side is tighter than the other. And let me just say, this is really tight for me. Breathe in through the nose as I'm looking over my right shoulder. Breathe out through the mouth. One more breath here, breathe in. And with grace and control, I release and I breathe out back to center. All right, inhale. Exhale, floating the hands down, palms on the mat, scooting the right foot to the edge of the mat, and coming down into our low lizard again. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more breath, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. On the next inhale, come up on tall arms. Flip the left toes, lift the left knee. We're going to step that left foot forward, but let's practice doing the scaled version of it. Remember, we talked about it. Left knee down, right foot back. Left foot forward. Right knee up, step, and you move beautifully into your forward fold. Not a lot of jerking, no pain in the hip flexors. Taking your time. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out. Remember, chest to thighs, trying to fold as tight as you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bend your knees deeply. Exhale, sweep up a reverse swan. Inhale, hands together in prayer. And exhale, hands to heart center. We good on time, boss? Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's put all those fun moves together. Half moon, chair pose, low lizard, twisting prayer. Let's put all those together. All right? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms turn out. Inhale, grow tall in the arms. Exhale, right arm down first. Inhale, left elbow lifts. Exhale, left elbow over. Inhale, left elbow lifts again. Exhale, left elbow over a little bit more. Inhale, come back to center gently. Exhale, right arm up. Inhale, left arm down. Exhale, right elbow up. Inhale, right elbow over. Think of the elbow. Inhale, right elbow up. Exhale, right elbow over. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, left arm up. Good job. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, sit back, lift your toes. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sit back a little more. Exhale, release down to the mat. Toes and hands come to the mat. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, chest to the thighs a little bit more. Inhale, hold the forward fold. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, deeply breathe. Exhale, right leg back. Inhale, right knee down. Exhale, arms up. Inhale, prayer position. And if your inhale is off from my exhale, it's okay. I'm not going to sue you, I promise. Just keep breathing. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, hold right here, look over that left shoulder. Exhale. One more, inhale, deep. Exhale. Inhale, belly in. Exhale, rotate back to center with control, very slowly, very slowly. Give your spine time to untwist. You'll feel yourself sinking deeper into the lunge. That's beautiful. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, scoot the left foot to the edge of the mat. Exhale, elbows down. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, hold it. Inhale first. Exhale second. Inhale, come up on tall arms. And exhale. Inhale, bring the left leg back. Right toes flip, right knee lifts, left leg back. You're in plank posture. This is a strength move. So as your core gets stronger, your arms get stronger, you'll be able to do this without even thinking about it, I promise. Breathe in. When you breathe out, float back into your downward facing dog. Now tell me that doesn't feel like a race break. I'll argue with you. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out. Press those heels in. Inhale, look up between the hands. Float back into your plank. Breathe in. When you breathe out, step the right foot forward. Bring it up. Yay, you did it. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Bring that left knee down with control and compassion. Release the left toes. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands together in prayer. Inhale, twist. Exhale, look over the shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath in this twist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, belly in. Exhale, rotate back to center with control, very slowly. Allow the spine to untwist itself and then float the hands down to the mat. Scoot the right foot out to the edge. Breathe in here. When you breathe out, sink the elbows to the mat. Maybe you can get them down a little closer now that the body's warm and the muscles are where you're going. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. On the inhale, come up into tall arms. Flip the left toes. Lift the left knee. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Scoot the right foot to the edge of the mat. Right hand on the outside of the right foot. Curl the right toes. Use momentum. Step forward. Or do the scale version that we practice. And forward fold. Breathe in and breathe out. Chest as close as it can get to the thighs. Breathe in and breathe out. inhale. Exhale, sweep up. Hands together in prayer and float the hands to heart center. Wow, if you did that, good job. If you did part of it, good job. Inhale through the nose and exhale. So let's cool off right now. Heart rate should be going pretty good. It should feel a little warm, so I'm gonna bring your heart rate down, and then I will do a little meditation at the end, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Good job. Exhale, come all the way down, forward fold. A forward fold is a great way to end your day or end anything. Because basically what you're doing in forward fold, you're bringing your energy back to you. And a forward fold is like your eyelids closing. So your body actually knows to calm down when you go into forward fold. Knees bending deeply, step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. Good job. Come all the way down to a seated posture. Legs extended. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more breath. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. I'm going to turn sideways. I think if I turn sideways, you'll get more out of this. Chris, tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm cueing wrong. All right, I'm going to ask you to roll all the way down. And bring your right ankle up to your left thigh, like so. Then really drop your right knee all the way out. So if the right knee comes in here, I want you to take your hand and just gently push that right knee out. So once again, we're working on this hip flexor. We're going to open that hip flexor up, okay? All right, so I want you to bring the left knee up, still pushing that right knee out. Okay, left knee up, right knee out. Opposite movements, balance. Once again, take those beautiful hands, lace the fingers, and bring them behind the left thigh. Right knee out, because you have a tendency to bring that right knee in. Keep pushing it out. Keep working. So this is still work. It's rest, but it's still work. All right? Shoulders relaxed on the mat. Head relaxed on the mat or pillow. If you find yourself up like this and you're really stretching, I want you to bring your shoulders down and bring your head down. The magic is in the shoulders. It's not grabbing behind the thigh. So this has to stay flat. So stay here. If this doesn't reach, then just bring it to the sides of your thighs or even to the top of your shin. That's okay too, all right? So if you can, lace the fingers and bring that left thigh as close to the body as possible, but you are still pushing this right knee out, and you'll feel the work here and here. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. When you breathe out, push that right knee out even more. Breathe. And breathe. One more breath here. Inhale. And on the exhale, release and float the left foot back down with control. Don't drop it. Then cross the right leg all the way over as tight as you can. And if this is as close as you can cross those legs, A-okay. Alrighty? Tee those beautiful arms out. Press your palms into the floor deeply, shoulders still relaxing. Remember, the magic is on keeping your shoulders down. I want you to sway both knees over to your right. So the right leg is crossed on top, the left leg is on the bottom, and both knees fall to the right. And then your gaze turns to the left. And this is a nice relaxing spinal twist. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you want more work, you can take the right hand and press down. If you want that, that's a little much. I personally never do it, but we have some real overachievers. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Inhale, both arms up, both legs up, excuse me. Uncross the legs. And guess what? We get to do it on the other side. Left ankle over the right thigh. Lift the right leg up. Lace the fingers, hands go behind the thigh. Bring the left leg in as close to the body as you can. But remember, don't forget to keep that left knee out. Keep opening up that hip flexor. So really work to push it out as you bring the leg in. So you're doing opposite movements. Balance. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. not coming up off the mat. If you're doing this, then I'm gonna say stop doing that and relax down. All right, float the right foot down, tee the arms out, cross both legs, and we went to the right. So guess which side you get to go to this time? To the left, because you're so smart. And turn your gaze to the right. Nice spinal twist. So you're literally twisting everything from the outside quads to the lower back, to the shoulders, to the neck. Wow. Aren't you amazing? Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. When the kids get on your nerves, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you've had about enough of that boo or that significant other, as much as you can, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale, gaze to the ceiling. Both knees lift to center. Uncross your legs and relax down. Arms to the side of the body. This is actually Savasana pose, and Savasana literally means death. And it's not death of the person, it's death of worry, stress, anxiety, ego, pride. So a lot of that not cool stuff should fall away and should be in your Savasana moment. So for Savasana, you just simply lie down in staff pose, just straight, arms alongside the body, palms can be up or down, whichever one you're most comfortable with, and give me 7 breath cycles. Remember our breath cycles. We're in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe deep inhale. On the exhale, let it fall away. Inhale deep for number 4. Exhale. You don't have to hold your belly in. You can just be totally relaxed. Inhale through the nose. This is number 5. And exhale. 2 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Final breath in Savasana. Inhale. Now exhale. I would actually encourage you to stay in Savasana for another couple of minutes, just letting your heart rate come down and your muscles relax. And let everything we just went through sinking in and just soaking in and staying in this moment that's all about you. Just another few seconds before we tune in and go back to the world. All right, when you're ready to come out of Savasana, bend both knees. Turn to the right side. Use the left hand, push yourself up nice and safely. And you're all done. Namaste.